This segment is sponsored by Michigan Auto Law. May is the best time of year to go to your favorite local mechanic to make sure your car or truck is safe, tuned up, and ready for driving season. Michigan's winter roads can wreak havoc on our cars, and a good local mechanic knows how to check them over and make sure they're as safe as possible. Here to talk about that is Michigan Auto Law attorney Brandon Hewitt. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Catherine. Thank you once again.
Oh, happy driving season.
Yeah, April showers bring May mechanics, or I suppose in Michigan's case, April snow showers.
Oh my goodness.
Regardless,
Yeah. Okay. So, who should you go to for this important tune-up for the car or truck?
it's very, very important to get your car ready for summer driving season, right? You have to be safe. So we want you to find a good certified mechanic, good local mechanic. Look for positive Google reviews, somebody that's been out there in the community that, other people are attesting to. But very importantly, this is actually Michigan law. A mechanic in Michigan needs to have a certification for whatever services they're performing or a master mechanic on staff to make sure they're performing the repairs correctly.
And what'll happen during that tune-up?
Okay, so they should always provide you an overview of what they find on the vehicle. They're going to make basically do an exam. Like you're going to the doctor, you're taking your doctor or your car to the car doctor, the mechanic. They're going to, do an overview, and then they're going to provide you an appraisal of what they're going to perform. And then you can either approve or not approve whatever specific things that they're recommending for you.
Let's dive in on some specifics. What kinds of issues should that mechanic address?
Okay, so there's all sorts of issues that they're going to look at. When I bring my car in, I just tell them, hey, I just want my car ready for the spring and the summer. Please do a full overview, a safety inspection. Tell me what I need to do. If you give them that overview blanket, they're going to look at quite a few things. But very importantly, for safety reasons, there's some basics, right? They're going to look at your windshield wipers. Your windshield wipers are getting beat up during the winter time. They got all that ice and snow on there. You're going to want nice, clean windshield wipers for the rainy season, for the summer, to make sure that you can see where you're going. They're going to look at your brakes, your brake pads, to make sure that you can stop safely. They're going to look at your tires to make sure they're balanced and filled properly. Also, that they're not worn down. You don't want to be driving on bad tires, during the summer. You want to be able to stop, right? They're going to look at the simple stuff like oil changes, your fluids, all that kind of stuff. But very, very importantly, most important are those things that are dedicated to safety things. So we're most concerned about windshield wipers, brakes, tires, your engine coolant. You don't want to be stopped or stalled out, in the middle of the road or on the shoulder of the expressway. It's a very scary thing. So they're going to be looking at all sorts of things just to get your car nice and ready to make sure you are driving as safe as possible when it comes to this busy time.
Well, as you said, there is a long list of things that you want that mechanic to address in addition to the safety issues that you've talked about, Brandon. We'll put that full list on our website at 13onyourside.com. And of course, if you need the help of an attorney, you can call 833-411-MISH, that's MICH, or visit michiganautolaw.com. Brandon, thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you.